welcome to C is for Crone. And I am Ray, and I am the crone in C is for Crone, and that is Bastion. Yeah, that's Bastion. Hi, baby. Anyways, welcome. I haven't been on in quite a while. I haven't made videos or anything. I just recently posted Black and White Moments. Today was the first day that I felt like doing anything. That is the unfortunate side effect of some meds. I am really sensitive to meds, so some of them can be very, very harsh and have a very doping effect. Unfortunately for me, this doping effect often causes depression. And that's what happened. Not only was I doped, but I was also getting severely depressed. I've been sleeping all day, so I haven't been able to contact my doctor to let him know that I'm no longer taking said medication, and I won't be dealing with that migraine meds anymore. There's a group of antidepressants that in low doses work amazing for migraines. They're just not working for me. One I took prior to that, the first one I took for migraines, caused hallucinations. The one night, and I went like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I wasn't even going to change up what I was taking for pain, because for my other stuff, because I didn't want to risk that it was the actual antidepressant that was doing it. So no more meds for that. The bonus, though, of this last med and the go-round of being dopey, etc., is that it made me very aware of where my pain was coming from. I didn't have the tingly and sensation and the sensitivity on the top of my head, you know, areas where you have migraines. I had pressure here and here still. But the one thing I did notice was right in my neck and up on both sides here, in my neck here, and down into my shoulders, was extremely painful. And what the pill helped me do was kind of shut down everything else. It's one med that seems to be with my other med. I'm taking another antidepressant for my fibromyalgia that I have no problems with in its low dose, and so I'm continuing to take that because fibro sucks. But what the med that I'm no longer taking what it did was it took all the focus off of up here and put it down here, where it was really hurting. And so now I'm definitely changing directions and focusing on treating my osteoarthritis, which apparently is what was giving me headaches. There is another arthritis that they have specifically for neck injuries and things like that. I can't remember the name of it. If you're interested in what the medications were that I took that I was having problems for, just comment in the comments and I will go find my bottles and write down in there. The last one was one called Aventyl, Aventyl. And when I looked up personal reviews on it, it was kind of a 50-50 split between people, whether or not it actually worked for them or whether or not it was something they had to get off. So I felt very good about that because I wasn't the only person having problems with that. Doctors get frustrated with me because I have this. I'm like, no, 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 no meds, no meds. And they're like, but you've come to me for help, and this is what I do. Here's the medication, and it'll help you. But by far the best thing a doctor has ever done for me was send me to physiotherapy. I have continued. I was doing my neck stretching physio exercises, but now I'm definitely looking into what my doctor, the other thing my doctor suggested was some analgesics. That's creams like 8535 that most people know for arthritis use. A lot of us seen commercials. The trouble is that stuff stinks really bad. A lot of them smell really funny, so I'm going to be looking for one that doesn't stink, or a recipe for making my own. And the other thing that I was doing was, as I was perusing stuff about osteoporosis, I saw something about neuropathy. And neuropathy basically is your nerves just turn themselves on and they won't turn themselves off. I've heard that's neuralgia too as well, which I used to have bad when I was 15, 16, 17, and then on and off into my 20s. But one of the things about my husband having diabetes is the talk about the neuropathy in his feet. Well, somewhere in this house is that neuropathy foot cream. So I've been trying to find it. If I can't find it, tomorrow being Friday and an opportunity to go grocery shopping with a friend, take pressure off my husband, I'm going to go and get this neuropathy foot cream, and I'm going to put it on some sore spots and see if it actually will work for my pain, because I've got like pain in shoulders. I've got 3 spots of osteoarthritis in my back, the one in my wrist, my knees, probably going to have it in my ankles. The doctor actually apologized for me because he said it looked like this was going to be a thing. And sorry for bumping the camera. And I told him no problem. I kind of figured that this was going to happen, that the osteoarthritis, when we found more than one patch of it in my spine, with the second one, and I had it elsewhere, and my neck, that no surprise it was in my wrist, and that it was going to continue to spread willy-nilly throughout my body. But there are foods and things that you can eat and drink that can help with osteoarthritis. And one of the other biggies is low impact exercise. So swimming, going for gentle walks. Unfortunately for me, I must say, I can't always be gentle. As the one person in my house who is more healthy, it's the most healthy, I guess. I am responsible for yard work and most of the housework because it can be very hit and miss for my husband. And right now he has spent the last week and a half in hospital due to appendicitis. It was a mild case of it. They are currently doing antibiotics to help clear it up. He's on a second round of it. But they don't feel good about doing surgery. They may have to do surgery, but they don't feel good about it. As with his renal failure, it puts him at greater risk for not coming out of surgery. So they don't feel comfortable doing that. On a positive note, with all this hospital stay, he is definitely making it to dialysis. 3 times a week like he's supposed to. Some disorganization at the hospital has made him late because they transfer him via ambulance. So he's not been driving. We video chat now every single night for an hour or 2, or as long as he can be awake for. I think it was about 20 minutes tonight, but today, Thursday, was a dialysis day, so he was really, really tired. The stress from all that and trying to work through the new medicine that was causing an impact, which was getting worse and worse, is the reason why I haven't been doing videos. Even the weekly word and stuff, I have just not felt up to it at all. And I appreciate the support I've been getting. Someone actually commented, and I really appreciate her comment, that I need to take my time. Me and my doctors need to figure things out. YouTube isn't that important, and I need to deal with the stuff. And that YouTube will be here. Basically, YouTube will be here when I get back. So, and it's true. YouTube isn't the be-all and end-all. I consider my job. I would like, I'm liking this idea of getting back to my job. As most people do when you sit around too much or you've been sick or whatever. It feels good to get back into the swing of things. And that's what doing all this is doing for me. It's getting me back into the swing of things. Life is good, and I feel happy again. So I was out today, and I took a bunch of pictures and things of rainbows and stuff because the storm went through. And I will be organizing something along that tune to get it here on YouTube. I also have 2 new groups on my new page. I had to change the name of my new page to Rayanne Creighton because somebody stole a picture of mine for Messenger, and the name of C is for Crone on Facebook. They changed 1 letter, and they were messaging all my friends about getting money and all kind of things. It probably is a scam. I told everybody to ignore it and report them to Facebook. One of the messages from Facebook that I got back said that they seemed legit. There seemed to be nothing wrong with it. So they're not going to do anything. That's garbage. They used my picture. And in using my picture without my consent, really, I feel is identity theft, fraud, and I would say to anyone out there that's having this kind of stuff, kind of pursue it. Go after it. Message the person back and say, hey, I'm reporting you to such and such, so that they get the point that they can't do that. One of the other things is so many pictures that people post are open, and you can go in and save those pictures. I have done it on more than one occasion where I've gone and got pictures from someone else to have in my things. They are from friends. It is known, and so, sometimes it's to help people. I've done it to help people out with the pictures or whatever. But anyways, it is very easy to save pictures from Facebook. So bear that in mind. Also, somebody on here has had other people rip off their videos that they've been making. They cannot get monetized for them because they are doing video mashup type things. I think it was music video, and they were just doing it for the love of the music and to share the music, but to have somebody come in and swipe that and say it's theirs is rather content theft. So some of the things you can do is, on Facebook, is go through your security, and if you don't want people seeing your pictures other than friends or whatever, or you don't want people to still take your pictures and use them for something else, I do believe it's in the settings, and I may very well do that, is go and change the settings on everything, because that was wrong, absolutely wrong, and shame on whoever did that, trying to capitalize on me in a scam, in what was probably a scam, because I didn't pursue that any further. And yeah, boo hiss. Boo hiss. So anyways, feeling much better and looking forward to posting more videos. Hopefully less rambling and more just normal stuff. Possibly we'll be doing something for Knitting Nook tonight. I don't know, it's already almost 1 o'clock, and I do have some other things to do. But I do appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for being there, and anyone else who watches, takes the time to even watch a few seconds of this video. I am noticing that people are not watching all of videos. I'm thinking a lot of it's just quick checks to see what's what, but it does show up in the analytics if you don't, if my videos aren't being watched. I would like to take this further. I've been experimenting with pictures. As you can see, I'm really into black and white. It's just stunning, sometimes the effects you can get just by taking a picture in black and white. And I plan on doing other things, like in my pagan place. I'm going to be starting up the Eat, Drink, and Be Merry here pretty quick. I have been kind of focusing on that. Also on Facebook, I have another group, not just the C is for Crone group, which is an open group. Feel free to come and join that on Facebook. But also, I have another one, which is a private group. You will have to answer questions to get into that group, called Crone's Kitchen, Spells and Other Helpful Hints. And I've posted a few things in there. I found some things on Pinterest. My niece got me back in there looking, and it's a nut-oh, because it's a day killer. It's a day killer if you are not careful. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you to my subscribers for subscribing. I really appreciate you for being there, and I hope everybody's weekend coming up is a good one. And I thank you all for watching.